That a Palestinian state run by people who only 5 minutes ago were sworn to the destruction of Israel might be a threat. But I can tell you, Jews have no reason to be concerned, none at all. And how do I know? Because Mahmoud Abbas said so over the phone to Anthony Albanese. And if there's one thing we know, it's you can trust the word of Anthony Albanese. Sorry, I mean you can trust the word of Mahmoud Abbas. Abbas promised Elbo he would hold elections, reform the Palestinian Authority, end terrorist stipends, stop teaching children to hate Jews, back a demilitarised Palestine and renew his acceptance of the Israeli state. It's the Middle Eastern equivalent of a teenager promising to clean his room, stop swearing, do his homework and never ever borrow the car without asking. And just like the teenager, I'm sure he means every word, until he doesn't. The Albanese government is, of course, thrilled. Albanese may yet have the transcript of his phone call with Mahmoud Abbas bound in leather and stored in the National Archives along other great works of fiction. History, however, has a cruel sense of humour. Didn't Neville Chamberlain boast about having peace in our time when what he actually got was about 11 months before Poland disappeared? But perhaps that's unfair. After all, Abbas said he will end pay-for-slay payments to terrorists. Sure, the payments have been the Palestinian Authority's policy for decades, enshrined in law and celebrated by all Palestinians, but now he's changed his mind, just like that, gone. And why not believe him? I mean, it's not like the Palestinian leadership has ever broken a promise. Mahmoud Abbas says he'll also hold free and fair elections, which is wonderful when you consider Mahmoud Abbas is entering the 20th year of his 4-year term. Ending the incitement of hatred is another bold commitment. The Palestinian Authority's education system has for years been producing textbooks where Israel doesn't exist, Jews are portrayed as subhuman, and martyrdom is the career aspiration of choice. But don't worry about any of that. Abbas has assured our PM this time they'll swap bomb-making classes for, ukulele lessons. And a demilitarised state? Well, of course, because if there's one thing the region has taught us, it's that terrorist groups are famous for giving up weapons when asked nicely. Victorian Labor leader Jacinta Allen may even pay for her machete amnesty safe disposal bins to be dotted around the West Bank for terrorists to hand in their suicide vests. Labor naturally insists the Palestinian Authority's promises are ironclad because if you can't trust the word of a radical Islamist, well, who can you trust? But what if Mahmoud Abbas fails to deliver? Well, Anthony Albanese and Penny Wong will do what they always do. They'll blame Israel. Then again, if Albanese and his naive colleagues who now govern most of the West are foolish enough to give the Palestinians a state, there probably won't be an Israel to blame when it all goes wrong.